Okay, I want to give you an expanded look at my most useful photographic tool that I can use for portraiture, macro work, oh my god, everything. Obviously not for landscape work. Portraiture, macro, background, edge lighting. Let me show you the second modality of it. I told you and showed you where I actually attach this onto my speed light, and then I clip this onto my belt. I have about 7 foot of fiber optic cable here. It's 2 millimeters. Now 100 foot of this roughly ends up being like 90 feet. This 7 foot at 11 strands, somewhere around there. You end up with a little bit left over. But this is what I've used extensively for so much stuff. For isolation, I can sit there with this on a wand or on the end of a monopod. I can actually reach the monopod down there with this on the end and do spot illumination of like a bug or a lizard, or just give partial illumination, or actually bring it up underneath for edge illumination. I can apply colors to it. Obviously, since I'm attaching this to the front of a speed light, I've got a pack of gels here. So what I'll do is I'll stick this on the front of my speed light, whatever color I want, and then attach this onto the end of that. So I've got colored light of every color in the rainbow here. So awesome. Now for isolation, if I'm actually pointing this at the wall, I step back about 7 feet. I end up with like a 4 foot circle of light, roughly thereabouts. As you get closer, you got really tight confinement. I'll actually stick this onto the end. I'll drop it on the end. I'll tape this here, and I'll tape this on the top of a monopod. Okay, so this is taped onto a monopod. I'll actually bring it down for proper illumination. Isolation and absolute control over light, where you've just got a tight leash like a highly trained German Shepherd, is where your photography can really excel. Like I said, you can make this thing. Now this is just made out of styrofoam right here. It took me, I've made 3 of these, and if you try to develop this as a product, I'll sue you. But make one yourself. It took me, you can see the fiber optics right here. Hold on, let me get a flashlight. It took me, I don't know, about an hour to make my first one. And my first one I made was, God, that was a long time ago. I don't actually know how long it took me to make the first one because that was so long ago. But I'm going to use this to simulate a speed light here and show you what I'm talking about. This is a fiber optic 2 millimeter. You know how I polish the ends after I cut them because it leaves a jagged edge? Well, since it's a plastic-like material, I can't remember exactly what sort of plastic. I just hold this over an open flame or stove, like a gas stove, and just very slightly get it soft, like soft chocolate, and then I press it up against something metal, and that flattens it out, and it acts like a lens at the end. This is the most useful photographic tool that I have. I use this for portraiture. This is really great for headshots. Like if you're only one person, as I showed you in a prior video, I can stick this on the end of a monopod, which is why I have this Velcro here on the end. I can bring it out here, speed light at my hip. I got a wireless trigger. I could use like an SC29 flash cable for my camera to my speed light, but that's too many cords. So I just use like a pocket lizard. Pocket Wizard is what I'm referring to. If I say pocket lizard, use the pocket lizard to communicate between the two, and then I've got perfect control over my light. And you know how much a pack of like 30 gels costs? I mean, I don't know how many of these things I've got. I got quite a few, and I've lost a few. They're like, what, $6 or $7? There's like 30 gels in here of every color in the rainbow. When you got perfect control over light and you can make it look whatever you want, and you're layering your light to give it the perfect translation between what's in your head to what is captured on the back of your sensor, then that's where your stuff starts to rock. I mean, that's where you really start to excel. And it's so easy. I mean, you could be, I'm as lazy as they come. And when I can do this, then I know any one of you other people out there can. When a fat, lazy person like me that is just like, I'm the god of lazy. When I can do this easily, you can absolutely do it. And I don't know why nobody markets something like this. I mean, this is the coolest photography device I've ever used in my life. I came up with it, I created it, and it is diversely useful. I mean, it has just a wide application for all sorts of stuff. I mean, I absolutely love it. Can't speak highly enough about it. The fiber optic cable, 100 foot of it, will cost you 20 bucks. I'll post the link below, or just ask me for the link, and you can make one yourself. And like I said, this is just a Velcro attachment for your speed light. Every speed light, you'll notice that every professional that has a speed light, you'll say, why is there Velcro all the way around that thing? That's for attaching every little possible freaky ass diffuser, light box, reflector, all these little homebrew devices. That's what it's for. Okay? So I thought I'd show that to you and inspire you to hopefully build one. Because when you got control over your light, then people go, wow, man, this guy's making pictures that, like, you know, I can't make and nobody else can make. You know, this professional photographer down the street, he's not doing work like that. When you can build little tools like this and you quickly teach yourself how to use them over a weekend, once you've got that little skill set underneath your belt, that's when the money rolls in. You know, or you can just do it for fun. If you're not doing it for money, you know, to work professionally, that's fine too. But you're winning either way. You're winning and your photography's improving, and you're winning that you're making more money because you're spitting out stuff that nobody else can do. And you can't buy one of these anywhere because it's my invention. Maybe someday I'll actually market it. I don't know. It's very hard to get a patent on anything anymore. You don't need a patent, you just need to be able to produce something and sell it. But anyway, I'm encouraging you to build one. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.